Leo, we're here. We're doing your reading for the month of May. Let's find out what Leo has in store. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Eight of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, the Lovers, the Seven of Swords, the King of Cups, the Eight of, oh my gosh, what the hell is going on? I need clarity. I need clarity. Ooh! Okay. I literally was thinking to myself, the Seven of Swords, why is it here? I need clarity on the Seven of Swords. Guess what came out? That's right. The second Seven of Swords. Two Seven of Swords right next to the King of Cups. Maybe a Scorpio. The Sun card. Oh my God. Okay, Leo. Okay, for some reason, Source is screaming at me. If this does not resonate, this might not be your week. This might not be your alignment message. But for those that it is resonating with when I start, I want to give you a hug. Because this is going to be a pretty interesting reading here. Source is telling me for my Leos that there's an energy here of allowing people to be who they show you they are the first time. There's an energy here of having the courage to walk away no matter how long you've been feeling connected to someone, because our core being, if our core is someone that is deceitful or a liar, that core isn't going to change. Source is kind of saying to me, if you think you found a diamond and then later you find out it's a cubic zirconia, it doesn't matter how long you've searched for a diamond thinking it's a diamond and you find out it's a cubic zirconia, you're not going to be able to change that cubic zirconia to a diamond. Now, you can pretend. There's the pretend energy there of wanting it to be something that it isn't, but the pretending will eventually bite you in the ass. And for my Leos, I'm getting that this has to do with not just love. This has to do with several parts of your life in which you allow things to have access to you for longer than necessary. Now, Source is like saying to me, if you say that you are a 5-star hotel, but you're constantly letting homeless people stay at your hotel, nobody's going to pay the 5-star hotel fee, if you let others have access to you for free. That really are grifters. Grifters is a word here. I keep getting that some of my Leos need to be aware that the energy of grifters seems to be around you in regards to love. And that can only be erased or eradicated if you make it energetically a requirement for other people to show up at a different level. Now, I'm not saying that all of your love relationships are god-awful. That isn't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that your current energy in regards to love needs to go back to the level in which you perceive yourself, Leo. Because if you perceive yourself as a 5-star hotel, but you're constantly letting homeless people stay with you, do you really see yourself as a 5-star hotel? That's all that Source is saying. There's no judgment here. There's an energy here of, at some point that hotel needs to be a place in which there's patronage And it's time for you to charge the due, you know, what it deserves. Like, you deserve someone that comes to the table the way that you come to the table, with the same integrity, with the same honesty, with the same level of looking at the world, and the same fucking passion, to be honest, because that's the main thing that I'm getting here is like the people in your life lack the passion of igniting you into wanting to join forces with them. So it's just like, if you want a true partner, they need to kind of meet you at your hot and heavy, passionate energy. Otherwise, like, all they're going to be doing is taking energetically from you. And Source is like, you're a lot of energy and you are seeping energy to other people. Are they giving back to you? Because that is the true essence of whether or not they deserve to have close proximity to you. Let's look at love for my Leos. Leo, love. Leo, love. Spirits is here. Heart-to-heart conversations. Focus. In regards to love, Source wants you to focus on calling in help. Spirits to me means that you have others on the other side, should they be people that have passed on or spirit guides. You have Source is saying to me that some of you guys have a horseshoe up your ass, i.e. things fall together for you always. So Source is saying to me the energy of feeling out of focus or unclear regarding a person that you may be involved with. Source is like, when you have conversations when it comes to love with others, do you have conversations about what you're looking for in that relationship? And then do you make it a requirement for that person to have those qualities, to have access to you? So Source is like, that is the heart-to-heart conversations that I'm seeing has to do with you being focused on not dating people that don't have the qualities that you want in a long-term partner. If the person's an alcoholic, do you really want to be with that person? If that person doesn't want to have children, you want to have children, why even, exchange energy with that person? Why wrap up your nectar with someone that is just going to enjoy your nectar but not give anything in return long term for you? Like, Source is like, be conscious that you have an essence, and wasting that essence on people that don't deserve it. Why? What will bring you into alignment for the month of May? For some of you guys, well, actually I'm going to let Source answer this, because let's be honest, you rather hear it from Source. What will bring you into alignment in the month of May? The Horse. Source is telling me that it's time to move forward into your dreams, into your truest desires, and stop making excuses. Like, Source is like saying to me, like, if you're gonna take a trip, no amount of planning is actually taking you on that trip. And Source is like, anything that you would like to manifest in your life, dear Leo, requires you to buy the ticket, move, look for the person. And no amount of you prepping yourself will have you more prepared than when you actually take action on your dreams. Take action on your dreams. They're on the other side of you taking action. The Horse energy says that all of those dreams will happen this year. Sending you so much love. I will talk to you soon.